question number 8, part A. Find the value of m for which the line y equals mx minus 3 is tangent to the curve y equals x plus 1 over x. Okay. So, when is a line tangent to a curve?
B
When?
square minus 4ac equals to 0.
Yes. Okay. So let's merge these two equations. We're going to equate them mx minus 3 equals x plus 1 by x. So x square plus 1. I'm sending x to the other side, mx square minus 3x. So we have m minus 1 x square minus 3x minus 1 is equals to 0. Now we're going to equate the discriminant to 0. A is m minus 1, B is minus 3, C is minus 1. So B square minus 4AC equals 0. 9 plus 4m minus 4 equals 0. 4m equals 5 minus 5 and m equals minus 5 by 4. That's the value of m.
Okay.
We've just done this. Find the value of m. Then the question says, and find x coordinates of the point at which the tangent touches the curve. So you actually need the solution of this quadratic equation as well. You need the value of x here at the point of intersection. So now we need to solve this completely. And we have the value of m. Let's substitute m here and then solve the quadratic equation. When you substitute m, you'll get 0 equals m minus 1 would be minus 5 by 4 minus 1, which gives what?
Minus 9 over 4.
I guess minus 9 by 4. Yes, it is. That x squared minus 3x minus 1. I'm going to multiply both sides with minus 4. So 0 equals 36x squared. No, I'm 36 9x squared plus 12x and plus 4 equals to 0. Multiplied both sides with minus 4. I did that so that minus इसलिए किया so that this minus term becomes positive. And we have a positive coefficient of x squared. Okay. Now you solve this using either factorization or quadratic formula. Can be solved by factorization. X equals minus 2 by 3. And the other answer is also the same. So take 3 to the other side, 3x plus 2 in one bracket and 3x plus 2 in the other bracket equals to 0. I've done it in reverse, but you can also use proper method of factorizing this using middle term breaking, or you can use quadratic formula properly to get the value of x at the point of intersection. Okay, so we're done with part A. Can I clear this?
Yep.
Okay. Find the value of C and D for which x equals to -5 and x equals to 3 are the solution of x squared plus cx plus d. All right, so this is the kind of question where you do middle term breaking in reverse. Part B. So one of the answers is -5. The other answer is 3. One step back, bracket x plus 5, bracket x minus 3 equals 0. One step back, expand, x squared minus 3x plus 5x minus 15 is equals to 0. One step back, x squared plus 2x minus 15 is equals to 0. And we're supposed to write this in this form. So x squared plus 2x equals to 15. So according to that, C is 2 and D is 50.
Okay.
Find the value of A and B for which the solution set of the quadratic inequality is x is greater than 2 and x is less than -4. Okay. So this is quadratic inequality. For now, we treat it as a simple equality. X equals 4 and -4 and x equals to 2. Again, one step back would be x plus 4 in one bracket, part C, and x minus 2 in the other. Let's equate it to 0 for now. X squared minus 2x plus 4x minus 8 equals to 0. X squared plus 2x minus 8 equals to 0. However, this is an inequality question. As we can see that the answers are x is greater than 2 and x is less than -4. When do we get two sets of answer in a quadratic inequality? One of the
Great.
answer greater than, yes, greater than. So one of the answers -4, the other one is 2. The curve would look like this. And it says the solution is greater than -2 here and greater than 2, which is here. So here the values are positive. The graph is positive, so we write greater than 0. X squared plus 2x minus 8 is greater than 0. So now rearrange it in the required form. X squared plus 2x greater than 8. A equals to 2. B equals 8. Okay, next we're going to do 13. I think we've done the other questions from 9 to 12, the parts that we were supposed to do at least. The parts that I'm asking you to skip, they are from functions, and that will be the next chapter that we discuss. Oops. Okay. So I hope you've copied this. Now I'm copying question 30. Okay. This is a hidden quadratic equation, since when you double this power, you get this. So we're going to write let x power 3 by 2 equals y. So we get y squared plus 5y minus 50 equals 0. This can be factorized. Final answer y equals 10. y equals 5, sorry, y equals minus 10 and y equals 5. One step back, y plus 10 and y minus 5 equals 0. Okay. Y will now be replaced with x power 3 by 2 equals minus 10 and x power 3 by 2 equals 5. कल भी एक ये गलती हुई थी कल या परसों I don't exactly remember. I think it was the day before yesterday. The answer was something like this. We were doing the worksheet 1.5 and the answer was something like this. X power 3 over 2 equals minus 1 and x power 3 over 2 equals something else, maybe 12, for example. This can be solved. This has no solution. This can't be solved. And in the worksheet, the solution, there was a given solution for this part. I think minus 1 ही answer लिखा हुआ था. Yes, the answer was minus 1. Let me just quickly go over it. Because if you take power 2 by 3 on both sides, you get x equals minus 1. Minus
Okay.
1 power 2 by 3. In fact, no, it's 1. The answer comes out to be 1. Okay, so there was a solution for this part and it was coming out to be 1 and I think it was mentioned in the marking scheme. However, देखो अब put 1 back over here. Put 1 back over here is 1 power 3 by 2 equals to minus 1. Is that true?
No.
No, so there's no solution here. And why is there no solution? Because there's a square root here. Where's the square root? The denominator, the 2 in the denominator, that represents square root. This means that you're cubing a value x and then you're square rooting the answer. And then that cannot give us a negative answer. You square root a positive value, you get a positive answer. If you try to square root a negative value, you get math error. So no way that you square root a value and it gives you a negative answer. That's why no solution. All right.
ठीक है.
Similarly, I think this was question number 3 of worksheet 1.5. We did an exclusive worksheet on hidden quadratic equation. Uska ye very last question था. उसमें there was an answer x equals to 1. उसको काट के लिखना है no solution. Anyway, back to the actual question. So again, for this one, you're not going to take power 2 by 3 on both sides because that will give you an answer. But it won't be correct. It will give you a positive answer. And then when you take power 3 by 2 of a positive value, your answer will not be minus 10 ever. So that is why there's no solution here. So this one cannot be solved, or in other words, this has a square root. So you can't square root a value and get a negative answer. So no solution. For this one, we take power 2 by 3 on both sides. Which gives 2.92, and that is the only answer. Just give me a second to write this down in my notes as well. Okay. Next question would be 14. There is no real value of x for which mx square plus 8x plus m is equals to 6. Find the values of m. There's no real solution means that
Yes.
the discriminant is less than 0. So this would be mx square plus 8x plus m minus 6 equals 0. A is m, b is 8, c is m minus 6. B square minus 4ac is less than 0. This gives us 64 minus 4m square plus 24m less than 0. I'm going to bring everything to the right so that it becomes 4m square minus 24m minus 64. Divide both sides with 4. M square minus 6m minus 16. So that is a quadratic inequality. Let's solve rest of it here. M square minus 6m minus 16 greater than 0. I've just rewritten it so that the expression is on the left hand side and the 0 is on the right hand side. Just for giving it more clarity, although these two are exactly the same expressions, exactly the same inequality. Okay, now solve it. When we solve it using equality, this can be further factorized. The answers would be m equals 8, m equals to 2, one step back, m minus 8, m minus 2 equals 0. Now, since it is greater than 0, I hope you know what are the final answers. I'm sorry, this is plus and this is minus. So since it is greater than 0, so how do we write m equals 8 as an inequality and m equals minus 2 as an inequality?
Can we expand it?
No, you're not going to expand it. It was already expanded here. We
Right.
factorized it. We got the two roots.
Sure. M is greater than 8 and then M is less than
Yes.
minus 2.
Yes. These are the sets of values of m. Okay, that's 14. Now let's do 50. Prove by completing the square that there's no real value of k for which this has real roots. Okay, you have to first change this into a completed square form, but they're saying that you have to prove that this one has no real solution. That means the curve will not cut the x-axis. But we have to use the completed square form. Let's see. How do we change it into completed square form? X square plus kx plus 3 plus k square. We're going to change this into a square plus 2ab plus b square so that it becomes something whole square. So a is x, a square. Now we need plus 2ab with it. So I'm writing plus 2. A is x. B has to be k by 2. So that this is still equals to this. So a
Okay.
square plus 2ab is done. Now we need plus b square. So that's going to be plus k by 2 whole square. However, this is something that we have added to the expression. It's not already there. So we have to undo that as well. Minus k by 2 whole square. And then there's a plus 3 already. And then there's a plus k square already. Now these three will merge and give us a completed square term, which will be a plus b whole square. And then the constant will be all of this. It's going to be 3 and then minus half k square plus k square, which is just half k square. So plus half k square. Hold on, this was k by 4, my bad. So minus 1 by 4 plus 1 is 3 by 4. Going to be plus 3 by 4 k square. Okay. We have this expression in the completed square form. Now you have to show that it has no real roots. How do we do that?
No real roots.
Yeah.
So less
Hmm. What is less
less.
than 0? The discriminant?
Yep.
Yeah. But can we extract discriminant from here? We can't. वो तो होता है when you have the completely expanded form and you extract the A, B, and C from there. This is the uh, completed square form. We cannot get A, B, and C from here. We have to use some question 18. This line is tangent to this curve. Find the value of C. That means that the discriminant equals to 0. When there's a tangent, that means discriminant is equals to 0. So now we need to merge these two equations. Instead of substituting y into the other equation, I'm this time going to substitute x in the other equation. So x equals 4y minus c. I'm going to substitute that in the other one. That's making the working easier because y has a square on it. So x can be replaced with 4y minus c plus 3. So we get y square minus 4y plus c minus 3 equals 0. Now get the discriminant. B square is 16 minus 4 times 1 times c minus 3 equals to 0. And we have 16 minus 4c plus 12 equals to 0. So we have 4c equals 28 and c equals 7. I have a feeling I've made a mistake somewhere. I think 7 was the answer. It was, right? Y equals 7. Sorry, C equals 7. Okay, that's part 1. Part 2 will be find the coordinates of P. Coordinates of P mean that we need to find where the two curves, the line and the curve intersect. That means that we have to solve this quadratic equation with the known value of C now. So it's going to be y square minus 4y. C is 7. 7 minus 3 is what? 4. Yes, equals to 0. Solve this quadratic equation. I think we get y equals to
X minus 2. Acha. X
y.
equals to,
Y.
sorry,
So
y
y equals
equals
to,
to
yeah.
2.
So y equals to 2, y equals to 2, y minus 2 here, y minus 2 here, equals to 0. Okay. So when y is 2, then x is this 4y minus c. So x is 4 times 2 minus 7, which is 1. So the coordinates of P are 1, 2.
ठीक है.
Okay, we're doing the remaining 3 questions as well.
Okay.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow, inshallah. Allah
Yep.
Hafiz.
Hafiz.